Our camera guy dude happens to be a professional model, and I was wondering if you'd want to join me in drawing him.
Absolutely. I would
Perfect.
love to.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Welcome back. We're in the Rampant Workshop, and I'm so excited to see this drawing of good old dude, good old Ethan. Look at him. He's ready to get drawn. Are you ready to get drawn?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready
He's-
to get
he's
drawn.
ready.
I'm ready to be a model, you know?
Let us begin.
Do you draw much?
I do draw much. I'm actually a illustration major at a university right now, freshman.
I'm in college right now for art education, so going down the teacher route.
So yeah, you're a teacher now. Do you think that your knowledge of rec room teaching is gonna help you with that?
Yes, it definitely gives me like a lot of experience, especially since it's all kind of online. Kind of gives me a different way of teaching
Yeah.
because it's a way different. You can actually be there with the student or child, and then on here it's definitely a little different, but it's really fun. And you know what I'm learning in school helps with what I'm teaching in the game as well.
Run us through your process real quick about just how you draw, kind of like your process.
Yeah, so I kind of just draw my basic circle, and I start off with doing like a T shape, and then I just draw in the details of the face, which is like the eyes, the nose, and I'm not really drawing it. I'm kind of just using shapes. So like the nose right now is kind of like a triangle or a square at the moment. Like details, like actually drawing an eye from scratch. I'm kinda just using circles and shapes, which kind
Yeah.
of helps.
Also, Ethan, when I
Yeah.
look at you, I'm not looking at you I'm not looking at you to be like, you better move that camera angle. I'm just like, what do you look like? I'm trying to just look at you.
Yeah, no, I know.
What does your face look like? There, it's a little tiny mouth boy. You're drawing the realistic. That's oh, you're gonna love this, man. You're gonna love this.
I'm actually really excited.
We were talking about you like in VC yesterday or something with each other, and I think you said, oh yeah, Eyes got featured in the gallery again. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I got featured, and this time I submitted a piece where I collaborated with somebody else. We did one for Paul, and I did it with Molly May. So she drew a little pumpkin pie, and I drew like a girl in the forest, and I submitted that piece to be featured, and it got in, and I was super happy about it.
That's awesome. Long ago, I don't know if the viewers know this about me. I think I said it sometime, somewhere. I actually tried to be kind of where you are now in the art community. Like I didn't do rec tubing yet. I don't know if I had a Rift yet at the time. I have a Quest 2 now. But I don't know if I had like filming equipment. And I just wanted to be an artist so bad. I mean, of course, at the time I was doing only drawing and stuff, but then it turned into just, well, maybe I'm not getting very recognized in the art community, and that's okay. I definitely think I was better back then. I was cranking out some interesting things for the way Rec Room is. That's the thing. Like, you're on screen mode, which I think is significantly easier for like when it comes to it, because then it's like when you're doing this and it just, you know.
I used to be just a VR player. I only recently was able to get into screen drawing because it wasn't supported, because I'm on an Android device, and I swear to God, if I get hate for being on Android,
You guys heard it here. Shut up. Don't say anything about it.
I'm also a fellow Android user.
I'm drawing well, okay? It's not hurting me, I promise. I only recently was able to start drawing on screen, and when I first started doing it, I had no idea what I was doing, because it's like completely different to drawing like on paper.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
was completely different than drawing in VR, and I was like, oh my God, I have no idea what I'm doing. I only really got into like more wanting to use screen because so many other artists were using it. I was like, man, let me try it.
Yeah.
But it took me, I think, a month or so to kind of get used to it. I think I'm doing good. Right now I'm kind of making an outline of the sketch.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing a little bit more simple approach just because since I'm not like scaling. Back when I used to draw, I scaled the canvases enormous. I made them huge.
Same way. I would scale my paintings up and down a lot. That's very helpful. I don't think a lot of people did that. At least I didn't do that when I first started drawing on Rec Room because I didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
That's super helpful to scale.
Pro tip, people. Do the thing. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Dude, you want to do me a favor and spawn in a skinny erasers, like the
Yeah, like the
the
pen.
marker erasers?
Yeah, gotcha.
I would do it, but
Yeah.
then everyone would see our secrets of our maker pen things. I will let the viewers know that the room that we are in right now is probably my favorite room in Rec Room, just because I've had so
Would
much
you like me
fun
to
with it.
scale it down?
You can scale down a little bit.
Wait, you should spawn 2 in.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you need
That's what I said. I was like, I
Gotcha.
don't know, man. I need this.
it?
Perfect. I'll catch him for both of us. Awesome. I'm that skilled. As the first artist on our show officially, I'm sure your wildest dreams have been met. You can now live a happy,
Oh.
fulfilled life.
Yes.
Totally.
This has been a lot of fun though. Like,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. I was especially looking forward to this portion of the video because we were kind of just relaxing and just kind of talking about whatever, and of course, sticking to business. But so we have technically 1 minute left. Let's let the poor guy get drawn a little more. Look at him. Yeah, he wants it.
Excited to see these. I obviously I have no idea what you guys are doing right now. Like I have no idea on like the style or anything.
Your colors are so hard because they're all glowing. It's not a bad thing. It looks cool to the eyes.
Oh
but
yeah, I'm fully glowing. Yeah.
You are. Oh,
Me over here not even doing color.
that's
My bad,
fine.
guys.
That is totally fine. I'm the only. It's with your
Yeah,
detail
please.
going on right now. It works out. Ethan, we might have to play some Isle Lost Skulls after this. I got a hankering for it.
Okay.
The PvP and questing never left me.
Maybe if I play in more VR again,
Yeah.
but I've been playing Rec Royale like a lot. I love it.
Give us a little insight on how you're doing over there. Give us a bit of that teacher wisdom.
So since I'm not doing any color, like true color, I am instead using grayscale and I'm using my values in that. I'm not using any color. I'm still trying to make it look somewhat nice.
Wow.
And creating like some depth, even though
Yeah, well, you succeeded. You succeeded big time.
I seen that you knew a person I'm like good friends with
Who's
called Joyful.
Joyful. Yeah, she built a set that we were just on.
Yeah, I'm good friends with them for like, how many years? Since I think 2021.
Yeah,
I believe-
Joyful and I go pretty far back. She was ramping for a long time.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, wait, I have to tell him.
Yeah, this is my first time drawing anything seriously in about 3 years on Rec Room, so I wish we had like layers and we could like undo things. Dude, undoing would be so nice. I wish.
I feel like layers would kind of take away from it being kind of Rec Room, and I know
Yeah.
that's controversial. I don't know. I feel like that kind of makes Rec Room in a way unique as like an art person. Is that
Absolutely.
they're, a traditional like drawing game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
kinda
So there's
just
special
it up.
things to it. You got to figure it out. Yeah.
In general, I know there's been times where I'll accidentally mark something, and I'm like, oh my god.
Any tips for people that are unfamiliar with gray toning? Did you say it was
Oh yeah. So grayscale.
grayscale?
Basically, what I'm using is the default like black, and then I'll click on custom, and then on your like marker, it has like the value scale where you can like kind of move it up and down. All I'm doing, I'm kind of sticking with the shades near the top of that, clicking down one, make it a little more blended, I guess, and then deeper shades or lower. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of doing that over and over again, going up this value.
Are you getting tired holding that pose, Ethan? Are you exhausted yet?
My arms are on my legs. I'm fine.
Yeah.
What do you think the hardest thing to draw is?
I gotta say hands sometimes. I'm not the worst, but there can be improvement.
This has got to be the quickest 40 minutes of my life.
I know, right? Do you have any more teacher advice or anything?
Just always try and, not be hard on yourself, especially when you're drawing. I know some people, when they're starting off, especially in Rec Room, people kind of lose their motivation because they see, some better artists and they're like, oh, it just takes some time. I did not do good art, like, at all when I first started. I was really bad. And then after 3 years, 4 years, that's
Something
a
really,
long
yeah.
time. Don't be too hard on yourself, especially if you're, just starting out. As long as you, keep up with it, you'll get there.
Absolutely.
Trust me.
Your backgrounds, I should have asked you that on the interview. Your backgrounds are super. Like, when it's just the little swirls and just different marks behind the characters, I've always really liked seeing those.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Just as you said, I put like random marks, swirls, like on my, like one of my more favorite ones, the bubble fairy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
literally just of swirls and like a bunch of colors and circles, and I think there might have been stars somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll see. It's just like
Of course.
really random. Yeah, so when we do this with students, we kind of go by step with them. So we start off with our basic sketch, which was kind of what I said earlier, in which we draw like our circle, and then we do our the details of the face, and then after I was kind of like outlining it with like a darker gray color.
Mm-hmm.
And then started doing kind of I guess the coloring part of it, which was the values. You would work with your values but in color. So like there'd be like, for red, shadows would be like purples or blues in tone, and then some of your highlights would be more yellowy or orange and stuff. So we kind of work with them on kind of learning, different things like that. But I'm done.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. How should we reveal this for you?
Oh, okay.
Here we
I'll
go.
stand like here.
Boom. This is-
Yeah. Oh, that's still sick. That's awesome.
I
That's
definitely
awesome.
stuck to the rec room. Did you see mine? I stuck to the rec room kind of
Oh,
Yeah, like the
Avatar.
Rec Room look.
sort of thing here.
That's awesome, bro.
no idea how it's
Let's
gonna,
see
but
how it
we'll see.
goes.
Okay.
Oh.
She's holding a shield.
All right. I'll close my eyes. I'll close my eyes if you want to, like. I'm closing
Perfect.
my
Yeah,
eyes
just
right
close
now.
them.
So-
Close them.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's so
I don't
cool.
even know what to
Hold on,
say. Like, to wrap this bit up.
Leave me out.
With all that, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on to the show. The first artist that we've had couldn't have been better. It was a great experience, and I'm super glad you came on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Thanks to Dude, the cameraman, and the amazing model. Once again, I thank you all so much for your support on this series, and I'm excited to keep on making more. And once again, comment down below if you have a specific guest that you want on the show. But with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Signing off.